Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Now, Franco Baresi, still to this day the ultimate benchmark for anyone of a defensive mindset, Jim.
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name anybody who got close when it comes to reading the game as well as him. He leads by example, always timing his challenges to perfection and knowing instinctively when to bring the ball out of defence. It's almost like having a defender and a playmaker combined.
Can he spark a counter here? He can run onto that. Messi, he's got away. They're urging him to shoot. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Corinthians with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bullish header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Good ball, good take. Chance! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there.
Davids! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Sporting leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Thuram. Mateus. And the pass is intercepted. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Davids. Oh, it's Batistuta. First quarter of an hour gone. Chance here to counter. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, that's a key interception. Mateus. Sporting finding their passes. Davids. Corinthians trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Van Dalten. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's another throw. Bale. And that's aimed into the middle. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That's very neat. And this is Pele. Real chance! There's a probing ball. Defending was strong and firm. He's shifting, big chance! One-on-one! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Roberto Baggio. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That has been slung wide. Batistuta. Davids. Roberto Baggio. Pele. Now it's Hullet. And it's De Bruyne. Davids.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Out to the right, and he's picked it up out wide. Looking for the run. And that is expertly dealt with. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Bale, he's got away. Beckenbauer defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. No, that was never going to make it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Palmeiras clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Interception, his positioning was spot on. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Looking for a runner. And he can clear it away. And that's a throw-in. Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Roberto Baggio! Roberto Baggio! Oh, it's gone in!
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Oh no, what has happened here? Big chance! And we have our very first corner. they can spring out of defence. And it's Ronaldinho. Great vision. Can he get onto this? Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? And he hits the net! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing his...
Shot, surely! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Sporting have hit a quick-fire double here.
Sporting have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Ronaldinho. Tries to pass it through. And the finish! Oh, he couldn't get hold of it.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And he was quick to react. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, super ball! Played out towards the right wing. Cafu plays it in. Terrific header! Just needed better contact. Turan. Can he get it through? Can he latch onto this? Oh, nice touch. That pass has been well intercepted. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Pelé. Costa Curta puts his foot on the gas.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Roberto Carlos. It's Ronaldinho. Turan. Pelé. Ronaldinho wins the duel this time. And this is Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Pelé. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Baggio. It's played through for him. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. And the keeper threw out a limb.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
This possibly the last play of the half. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Pelé. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Sporting will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up.
Substituição.
And the action is back on the way. He has found the way, he's gone for goal! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Knocks it into space. Neymar looking to get on the end of this. Very nicely done. Gullit did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Adriano is onto this. And they win it back again. Adriano. It's Adriano! Oh, taken with style. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal. 90.
He's got tall. Ruled out the best in the keeper.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Now it's Ribéry.
Oh, great feat, that.
He is through here. Ribéry.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Neymar.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Thuram distributed tidily. Ronaldinho. Just about up to the hour now. And this is Adriano. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the pass is intercepted. Adriano. Adriano! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Sporting have their second corner now. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And this is Adriano. Oh, the ball's run loose here. In he goes again! Keeper always had the measure of that.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
So, third corner of the game. Oh, that one's going nowhere. Sporting still have the cards to affect this game. It's Adriano! Now, who's going to be first to this? Cafu. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Ronaldinho. Messi. Tries a shot! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. Roberto Carlos. But they've got it again. That's a good ball out wide. Ribéry. He's shifting through the gears here. Ribéry! And here's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
And that's it. That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. And it's Bale. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Played into the middle. Only partially clear. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. An early chance, their first of the game. Sporting with the corner, their first. Oh, shooting chance! That's a half-decent try. This is their second corner of the game. Adams tries to clear. This looks promising. It's Pele! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Pele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He's through here. Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Sporting do have a chance to counter here.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And this is Roberto Baggio. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that was vital. Pele. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Tries to pass it through, and he was alert to it. Costa Curta, and it's been given away. Gone behind for a goal kick. Roberto Baggio. Now that's well seen too. And the through ball.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Corner number 3 coming up. Gets his head on it! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's a nicely shaped ball. Mateus. Costa Curta. Now it's Hullet. Sporting finding their passes. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. There's a sharp little ball here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Flamengo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Nicely weighted ball. That is lovely. Cafu in acres of space out wide. Rodri. Messi. And it's been played through. That's been cut out, well played. Costa Curta. And it's Bale. Rodri wins the duel this time.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Sporting have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, robust challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And it's gone back to the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. Well, nicely intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
That'll be a throw. Played into space. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And the first 45 minutes are up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Substituição para o Sporting. Número 94. Número 10. Número 86.
And the action is back underway.
Sporting clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Kvaratskhelia going full steam ahead down the left flank. Davids. Sporting do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in...
Kvaratskhelia! It's in!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game.
Shapes to shoot! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Flamengo choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Spread out to the left. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Messi. Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Hullet. Adriano ploughing through the middle. Adams defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Kvaratskhelia, and he's managed to get free. Kvaratskhelia will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nicely aimed pass. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe. Flamengo really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Nice-looking ball. Triol makes the interception. Rodri gets across to intercept that. Flamengo can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He has found the way through. Not the most accurate pass. De Bruyne looking for the run, and he was quick to react. Pass somewhat off target. Pedri. Oh, what a ball! Into the last quarter of an hour.
Flamengo really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And he's picked it up out wide. Looking to play him in. Great chance! Should have equalised.
Messi was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop!
Substituição para o Sporting. Número 95.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Vão dar os seus lugares a número 19, Griezmann. Número 22.
It's not an especially good pass, that.
Uma substituição.
And now a sudden chance to counter. There will be a throw-in. Kaká, and here's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that's that good chance here. I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
That ball looks a good one. And the keeper has it. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Out towards the flank. Back into the middle. Griezmann.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Sporting really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Now, this could be a chance. That is a brilliant interception. It's a quick ball upfield. Oh, can he get onto this? Well read, nice interception. Sporting close now to seeing this one through to the end. Musiala gets into a good position. Adriano. Khan gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. And that's that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Kvaratskhelia claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Turan goes back to front. Pelé, he's through here, picked out brilliantly, looks across and plays it in. Nicely shaped ball. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, it's Van Basten. Neatly clipped into space. Pelé. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. The great Samuel Eto'o, Jim. One of Africa's all-time greats.
Easily amongst the best ever, Peter. Powerful, prolific.
He gets big! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Bullet is offering a right smile there.
Sporting with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Bale! Just off target. Roberto Baggio. And the counter is on. Out to the left it goes. And it's been played through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pelé going full tilt down the left. And this is Roberto Baggio, and the shot! So it is still 0-0. Now he's got space here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Davids. That's tidy. Played into the box. He's got tall. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And he's having a shot! You've got to be quick to recover this.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Bale. Mateus running with the ball. Has a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. It's a good-looking, it's a mighty effort!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Passing nice and neat. And here's Bale. No way through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Pelé. Passes short and sharp. Takes a shot! Goal! Sporting! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Sporting have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Rodri gets his final warning. Bullet. Nicely aimed pass. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. And this is Van Basten. And he's there to get it away. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Pelé. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Now it's Eto'o. Cafu. And that has put paid to that. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Maldini.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Pelé, can he get it through? Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
And it's Van Basten. Hullet! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Sporting are up by 1 then, but really feel they should be up by more. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Sporting merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Sporting leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substituição no time do Grêmio. Camisa 12. Sai para a entrada do jogador.
And the second half gets underway.
14. Substituição
Sporting carrying a 1-goal lead. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Eto'o. And that's another good win of the ball. He has found the way through. Hullet. He is starved of space and time. And that's put paid to a promising move.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And it's Shevchenko. Now it's Eto'o. Cracking ball. Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh no, this does not look good.
Sporting really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
This is Beckham. Flashes. Oh, smashing header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Grêmio appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Back into the middle. He's a sharp little ball here. Hoisted in. Climbs up big! He's missed, but not by that far.
Adriano is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Pelé. And this is Shevchenko. It's a sharp pass. And here's Shevchenko. He's looking wide. Sporting perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, good-looking ball. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Passing is crisp and sharp. Beckham. Is there any support? He might not need it. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Beckham. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Rodri. Cafu promptly onto that, and that is that. Aimed beyond the defence. Pullet plays it in. Khan claims it. Safe hands. Looking for a runner.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And the shot! Goal! Gremio! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Substituição no time do Grêmio.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Pinches it off him. Out towards the flank. Ribéry. Up he goes! And he's heaved it away. Pressing high and with purpose. Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Maldini. 5 minutes left on the clock. Looking for the run. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The ball goes in. And the finish! That's a decent clearance. And he's gone looking for safety. Costa Curta. Costa Curta. He's having a shot! Can he finish? That is certainly not what he had in mind. Now it's Pele. Nicely weighted ball. Eto'o. Khan gets his gloves on it. Nice and calm. And he was quick to react. So that's it. It is all over. Sporting played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Sporting just didn't have enough time, Peter, to correct their many problems in this match. Now for some training ground graft.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Now it's Cruyff. And it's Bale. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's a key interception. Cafu, cross flung in towards the middle. And here's Hullet. Engages and forces him off the ball. Baggio reaching his double century today, well on his way to becoming a part of the furniture in this part of the footballing world.
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199, Peter. Flexible.
And it's been... Shoots! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So, a breakthrough already. And that has left him in a heap. Yamal.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And this is Cruyff. Nice interception, well timed. Out to the left it goes.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Sporting leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Bellingham, now it's Cruyff. And he was quick to react. Roberto Baggio. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the Cruyff. He tries a shot! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you...
Terrific header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Bullet certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Roberto Baggio. Bale. Nicely shaped ball. Who played through for the wide man. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Played out to the right. Looking for the run. Bale. Flings in across. And he's quick to get it clear again. And this is Pele. Goes for a shot. Goal! Sporting! And they've got their lead back. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Played into space out wide. That's been cut out, well played. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Mateus. Pele. Nice control. Nicely aimed pass. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's going to go a long way. And it's Davids. Pele. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Foot in. Sporting heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now there's a fine ball. Rijkaard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Yamal, over to the left. Roberto Baggio. Now Davids. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Bellingham. Isco. Bellingham, who's set up one goal so far. Roberto Baggio. Cafu. And he skips past his man. Bellingham. And it's Isco. Oh, nicely intercepted. Plays a sharp little ball here. And there's the end of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Sporting are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. We have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Cafu! Oh, it's played into the area.
Was that the first time?
Good effort from distance. A whisker high.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Davids. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Now it's Bellingham.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Madrid finding their passes. Oh, that pass isn't the best. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard. And the counter is on. Now it's Bellingham. No, it's come to nothing.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Dink through. Thuram deals with that comfortably. Ronaldinho. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Bellingham, and this is Cruyff. Great pressure, plenty of it. Ronaldinho going full steam ahead down the left flank. And he was alert to it. Thuram cuts out the pass. Now this could be a chance. Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Hullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's in space and looking for options. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's played in. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Sporting with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
El dorsal 19 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 23, el dorsal 7, el dorsal 9. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Maldini wins the duel this time. And that is exemplary defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Rummenigge picks it up out wide. Davids. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, it's Bebeto. Cafu gets into a good position. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Always onto this.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And this is Ronaldinho. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Bebeto. I think we're just about done here.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Looking to play him in. Kvaratskhelia. The whistle has gone and it is all over. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, I think what was key, Peter, in this game was how the team set the right tone. Once they went ahead, that was pretty much that.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Now it's Bale.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Davids certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
That's been cut out, well played. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Isco. He's the one with the magic feet, Peter. He's the kind of player who can change a game with a single touch, unlocking a defence or creating space to get a shot away. I'm assuming that he's been tasked with being the creator-in-chief here, and you can see him picking out runners and setting up people in that final third.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Knocks it into space. Bale receives it in a big header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And that could well leave a mark. Bale. Well, they've got it again. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Can he finish? Goal! Sporting! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. This ended up in no man's land.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Real chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
It's a promising position. Cross from... Up he goes! That's another chance! Really well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Sporting are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
It's come to nothing. Could move up a gear here. And that's put paid to a promising move. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Strong running down that left flank.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Pelé, distributed tidily. He's shifting through the gears here. Bale! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. Davids. Well, they could break here. Great vision. Baggio tries looking up for options on the left. Played back in. That's an excellent interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Pelé was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Quality ball. Hoisted in. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And this is Hazard. Nicely weighted ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
No, it's not getting there. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Corinthians clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Van Dijk cuts out the pass, and this is Pelé, and that has put paid to that. Pass somewhat off target. Wan-Bissaka. Messi. Nicely intercepted. Great run on the overlap here. Oh, that's neat. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, what a climb! And it's there! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. And the first half is done. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Sporting absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves, just stay calm and see this one out.
Sporting very much in control here, 3 up and cruising.
Substituição para o Sporting. Número 94.
And the second half gets underway.
E vai entrar com o número 10.
Defending was strong and firm. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Vinicius Junior. And that is exemplary defending.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
And the finish! It's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class. It's Isco! Oh, impressive strike.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Good ball, good take. That ball looks a good one. Bale! Ah, he's given it, and again! Mateus. Sporting come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Davids. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Good looking ball.
Sporting are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Now it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Thuram. Sporting still have the cards to affect this game.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Mateus. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows...
Decent chance! It's a goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse.
It's Bale! Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. A real chance then to ease... Bale! And how good was that? That is a gem! An absolute gem! Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Substituição para o Sporting. Número 8.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Oh, they could be caught out here. Messi.
Número 99. Número 49.
Adriano. Davids gives no quarter whatsoever. Kvaratskhelia. Davids looking for the run. Now it's Bale. And he's intervened well there. Costa Curta. Pelé. He's had it taken off him. It's played through for him. Kante makes the interception. "75 minutes played. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That has not gone well. Kvaratskhelia has it in a wide position. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Oh, almost a sixth!
Adriano has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Looking for a runner. That looks a cracking ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery, The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Davids. Couldn't squeeze it through. Messi. And the through ball. Hazard is flagged offside. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's fabulous. And he shoots! Sticks it away! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there.
Vinicius Junior! And he couldn't keep it down. Davids calmly anticipates, threads one in, and this is Pele! There's the header! He's scored! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, he really got hold of that. Five minutes to add. Now, can they get him away? He's picked his way through. Rijkaard. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Brilliantly cut out. Conte! And with that, the final whistle. Sporting, looking by any yardstick, formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Pele claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.